Paolo Maldini withdrew because of illness. Christian Panucci came in, and replacing the suspended Simone was Zvonimir Boban. Arsenal made only one change from the first leg. Paul Merson came in for Jensen. And of course all hopes rested with Ian Wright, who was playing despite a 4-match suspension in the Premier League. And so the scene was set, with the footballing world hoping for a positive outcome, following the tragic death of an Italian fan stabbed at a match 10 days ago. Our commentator at the San Siro was Gary Bloom.
It's Arsenal who get this European Super Cup second leg underway against Milan. They're playing in a change strip of all yellow. Milan are bidding for their 13th international trophy. The Independiente of South American football have one more. Milan unbeaten in 9 Serie A games. In their domestic competition in Italy are 11 points behind the leaders, Juventus. Baresi helps the ball forward. There's a crowd, about 25,000 inside the San Siro. There's notable team change for Milan. Comes at left back, where there's no Paolo Maldini. That means Tassotti has another chance to play in the starting 11 of Milan. That's David Seaman who fires the ball upfield. Onto the head of John Hartson, Arsenal's most recent recruit from Luton Town. Asare shields the ball well. And Adams, there's no free kick. Desai was doubtful for this game with an ankle injury, but he has passed a fitness test. And that's Tassotti helping the ball forward. That'll be a goal kick. So Tassotti plays. Well, surprisingly, no Maldini. There has been a lot of flu around the Milan camp, and that's one possibility why Maldini isn't playing. Christian Panucci, a very versatile player, has switched to left back. Arsenal bidding to become the 5th English team to win the European Super Cup. Competition between the European Cup winners and the holders of the Cup Winners' Cup. The teams level 0-0 from the first leg in Highbury a week ago. Milan go into this game as favourites with home advantage. This is Donadoni firing the ball in. It's a good clearance by Winterburn. About 2,000 Arsenal fans have made the trip to Milan to watch this game. Quite impressed with Winterburn's clearance. Tassotti with the throw. Line here is Boban. Inside today for Simone. Clear by Adams. There's Baresi. Panucci. He is a right-footed player. That was pulled out by the quality of his cross. Martini. All the way back to Baresi. Arsenal appeal for offside, but the goalkeeper get them out of a problem then, and there was just a hint of a back pass from Tony Adams. There wasn't too many protests by the Milan players, it has to be said. That's Ian Wright challenging for the ball. Goal kick to Milan. Baresi, captain of the team, looking to get his hands on the European Super Cup at the end of tonight. Baresi. Nassano spins away from Dixon. Picks out Boban with a rather wild and exaggerated header. This is Desai, who has a bit of a shooting chance here. Blocked by the Arsenal defence. This is Ian Wright. And the throw-in goes. Zvonimir Boban gets his chance in the starting 11 because Marco Simone is suspended after picking up a yellow card in the first leg in Highbury. This is Tony Adams, who was sent off at the weekend in an English League game at Sheffield Wednesday. Officials saw the dismissal of John Hartson. Both players play tonight. This is Lee Dixon, who appeared to be checked in his run. He took a wild swipe on the end of Panucci. It wasn't a clever Arsenal wore their away strip in the first leg a week ago. And Milan are wearing their away strip for this game. And now Massaro is onside. This is a real opportunity for Milan. And that was rather fortuitously played into the path of Nigel Winterburn, who saved Arsenal there. And for once, Arsenal's offside trap was easily bypassed by the Italian champions. As you can see there, Winterburn, in the end, played Massaro onside. There was even a half chance. In the end, it was a quarter chance, but Arsenal can thank Nigel Winterburn for making the blocking challenge, but he appeared to play them onside initially. Met by Costa Corta. To Rossi, the giant Milan goalkeeper. Vanesi. On towards Massaro. Dixon helping the ball back to David Seaman, who gets a good yardage on that clearance. Panucci. Kevin Campbell there. Savicevic was fouled by Steve Bold. Savicevic, very much the orchestrator of the Milan team. A real spark of genius. Wasn't too long ago that Ruud Gullit was wearing that mantle. Once again, Arsenal appeal for offside in vain. This is Massaro! Savicevic is there. And the strength of the shot by Daniele Massaro knocked the Arsenal goalkeeper over. He really gave this one a thump. And it was accurate too. Good save by David Seaman. Has taken a bit of a battering. That's made of stern stuff. Free kick to Arsenal. There's a foul by Tassotti. He quite agrees with the referee's decision. That's Ian Solihull take it. Hodgson's posted on the edge of the penalty area. Dropped in short to Merson. Just hit it slightly, but it's given back to Selly. Wright's offside. Ian Wright has scored several goals for Arsenal this season in the Cup Winners' Cup competition. Remember, both these teams still involved in European competition other than this tournament. Arsenal play Auxerre of France in the last 8 of the Cup Winners' Cup and then play Benfica in the quarter-finals of the European Cup. Terrific header by Tony Adams to divert the ball back to David Seaman. Adams returned from an Achilles tendon injury a week ago. Sorely missed in the Arsenal defence. This is Hodgson. What a good run by Hodgson! And the closest we've come to a goal. He turned Baresi audaciously here. That's a terrific turn. He certainly doesn't look out of place. Campbell. Schwartz. Savicevic. Oh, just got the rub of the ball then. Savicevic. Well, the measure of how good this Arsenal performance is so far is that David Seaman, the Arsenal goalkeeper, hasn't seriously been troubled, with the possible exception of one powerful shot from Massaro. Arsenal defence is having quite a night, and again they usually do in these European matches. Arsenal only conceded 3 goals in winning the Cup Winners' Cup last season. And they've drawn a lot of inspiration from those sort of performances. Baresi. As far as Merson. Dixon. Donadoni. Albertini. Costa Curta. Now to manoeuvre the ball inside the Arsenal half. Savicevic. Maicon to Boban. First clean strike at goal. Milan player has been afforded in nearly half an hour of football in the San Siro. This way he tried to turn the ball on, and it ricocheted rather luckily here to Boban, who might have done better with his shot. It just came off Steve Ball. Boban couldn't find the target. Right, the ball behind, Baresi. Massaro. Into Savicevic. Once again, Adams and Dixon combine between them to get the ball clear. And there's a foul by Albertini, and Arsenal will have a free kick and a chance for their defence to have another breather. It was a ferocious tackle by Albertini. Winterburn. Back to David Seaman. And cut forward. Ball spun off the head of John Hartson. Watching SBS's coverage of the European Super Cup. Second leg coming to you from the San Siro Stadium. It's 0-0 between Milan and Arsenal. It's Milan in possession now with Boban. No goals from the first leg at Highbury a week ago. Ball disputing possession with Tessotti. This is Ian Selly. Merson. Donadoni. Baresi. Massaro dispossessed instantly by Lee Dixon. Was there a trip on right? The answer is no. Christian Panucci with a throw. Donadoni. Costa Curta. Ball intercepts. Adams. The longer this game goes on, the more Arsenal look more and more comfortable. They have now played 2 hours of goalless football over the 2 legs so far. This is Campbell. It's a disappointing ball. It was suggested that Arsenal would be in swamped by Milan in this game. It was suggested to me by an Italian colleague that if Arsenal were playing in Italy, they wouldn't even make Serie B, the second division. It doesn't look that way. It's Milan who look embarrassed at the moment. Adams. And Desai turns it back to Messi. I think it's fair to say Milan are on the lookout for a quality international striker. Over the last month they have been linked with the names of George Weah, the Paris Saint-Germain striker, Jurgen Klinsmann, who's currently playing in English football with Tottenham Hotspur, and also the Ajax frontman Patrick Kluivert. This is Panucci, and he's caught by Lee Dixon. Now, Dixon went with the yellow card here because he would miss Arsenal's next European game. It'll be against Auxerre of France in the quarter-finals of the Cup Winners' Cup. We'll sign the referee's notebook. There's some pressure here on the Arsenal defence. Lozano and Desai in there. Clear by Campbell. Lozano lets it run to Christian Panucci. Cross by Panucci again. Inaccurate. And this is Tony Adams. Dixon. Lee Dixon once again. Well, that's given away to Savicevic, and a rare mistake by the Arsenal defence. Thankfully, Nigel Winterburn had his wits about him. That surely is one of those dangerous passes to attempt. Across your back four. It's safer to go down the line. The coaching manual will tell you. Desai. This is Paul Merson. Links up with Campbell. Into Hartson. Daisy's there. There's a Swede, Stefan Schwartz. Hold. Dixon now. Boban. Ball breaks to Lozano. Savicevic is waiting in the middle. This is Boban. Wrong foot Adams. Good stop by David Seaman. And an orthodox save by the England goalkeeper. But effective nonetheless. I think it struck his knee. In fact, it was his left hand to do David Seaman in his service then. It was a good stop to deny Boban. Now for Arsenal. Behind way past Baresi. There was no way through. A foul by Stefan Schwartz. Winterburn. Winterburn again, slung in towards right, who brought it down delightfully. I just couldn't angle his shot side of Rossi. And that was another very incisive raid by Arsenal in their attempts to find the opening goal of the game. And the way that Wright dragged that one away from Desai was brilliant. If Wright could have just found a shot on the side of the giant Milan goalkeeper, Arsenal would have been in front. It's fair to say the pattern of this second leg has followed the first leg in Highbury a week ago. Both sides have created openings. The goalkeeper has been especially busy. Quality of the passing and movement off the ball have really been the feature of both games so far. It would seem he had to hook the ball out of play. Difficult for him to do so. Savicevic into Desai. His game Sheffield Wednesday, he was suspended, as was Ian Wright, who's just given the ball away. Nico Baresi. Boban unable to keep it in play. Boban, the Croatian international who captained his side to a successful victory over the Italian national team in a European Championship qualifier last year. Surprised if the Croatians come to England in '96 at the European Championships and do ever so well. Massano. It's hardly a performance so far that Milan would be proud of. The kick goes Arsenal's way. John Hartson seen very much as a replacement for Alan Smith. Hartson's just 19 years old. Alan Smith, of course, coming to the end of his footballing career. Has provided Arsenal with that battering ram option up front. Six minutes to half-time, still 0-0. Merson with a free kick. Boban saved the corner kick, despite his valiant attempts to avert the ball for a throw-in. This match goes on without a goal. The price of the first goal becomes higher and higher. Corner then to Arsenal. Solo, people headed it clear. Merson. Here by Desai. Sidetrack, managed to snap shut. Right, audaciously done. Just couldn't drift the ball past Tassotti, but the way he controlled it on the outside of his right boot was right at his very best. Schultz flies it in. Panucci, Massano. His teammates. Massano. That's a great ball, picking out Boban, who is held back by Schwartz, but still manages to score. 5 minutes from half-time, Milan have the lead, and it's Volodymyr Boban on target. He was having his jersey tugged by Stefan Schwartz, but his determination to give Milan the lead What a great piece of finishing by Boban. So we have a goal at last. And maybe Arsenal are going to have to change their game plan now. They can no longer contain Milan. They've got to be a little bit more adventurous and go and attack the Italian champions and European champions. So the deadlock is broken after 2 hours and 10 minutes of football, and this is Savicevic, rolled into the path of Boban again. And he got hold of his shot too. Savicevic inevitably provided him with the ammunition. I think it's fair to say Boban wouldn't have started this game had Marco Simone been available to Milan. Simone is out of the frame because of suspension. There was some doubt whether Boban or Paolo Di Canio would play in that wide position. Boban got the votes and has got the goal. 2 minutes to half-time. Maybe it's a good time for the break to come as far as Arsenal are concerned, because we're going to have to rethink things now. Maybe the quiet of the Arsenal dressing room at this time of the game is ideal for them. The last thing they want now is to concede another goal before the break. So free kick to Milan. So we head to the final minutes of the first half. Albertini standing over the ball. Savicevic for a rush of players, and he was only a couple of feet away from making it 2-0. He appeared to have taken the ball too wide here. Wanted to get away from Selly. It was a good, ferocious shot. And it defeated David Seaman, but also drifted wide of the upright. And this is Massaro. There's nobody on the back post to convert the chance. Donadoni. These are anxious moments for Arsenal. And to their good fortune, and then caught offside. Simone straight forward, but Desai was level with him. It doesn't really matter which player was caught offside. And we've moved into stoppage time at the end of the first half. Evans. And then Campbell. Evans again. Getting cleared by Baresi. Desai. Boban. Once again, Adams claims he won the ball. Boban. Cassotti. And such a difficult team to dispossess. Arsenal will have an uphill battle in this second half because at the interval they're a goal behind. Only goal over the two legs came 5 minutes from half-time from the Croatian internationals Zvonimir Boban and Fabio Capello's team. Have a really good opportunity now of winning the European Super Cup. Will Boban's goal be enough? We shall see. The half-time score from the San Siro is Milan 1, Arsenal 0. Welcome back. It's Milan who get the second half underway, leading by a goal to nil. In this European Super Cup second leg game, 0-0 from the first leg. The strike from Zvonimir Boban, the decisive goal so far, and here is Boban on the ball now for Milan. In the first half, Milan had 9 shots on goal to Arsenal's 2. Maybe that overall advantage was meant that they were favourites to score the first goal of the game. Arsenal acquitted themselves very well indeed. Maybe slightly unfortunate to be 1 down at half-time. It's Tassotti on the far side. Inside the throw. And then are bidding to win the European Super Cup for a 3rd time. Last won it in 1990 when they beat Sampdoria over 2 games. Despite the fact that they're ahead, there's no shortage of vocal encouragement for Arsenal from their travelling supporters. This is Donadoni now for Milan. Masado. Donadoni! They would need to have been a good shot from that sort of distance to beat the England goalkeeper. Incidentally, Arsenal have never lost a European tie to an Italian club. This is the first time rather these 2 teams have met each other in European competition. Shot there on Costa Curta, by Costa Curta on Ian Wright. Costa Curta shows his unhappiness. Caution here. Costa Curta's had his disciplinary problems in the last year. He missed both last season's European Cup final and World Cup final for Italy through suspension. Free kick to Arsenal. Well, both sets of players feel that their team should have either a throw-in or the corner. Adams and Hartson between them decide who's going to chase this corner kick. Which will go to the near post and which to the far. The corner's to the far post. Oh, that's a brilliant save by Hartson and driven in. And the goal is ruled out from Adams. Hartson had the header. Rossi made a brilliant save. And was it Wright who had his goal ruled out? Maybe there was a foul coming up here. Indeed, that's where the referee thought the foul had been committed by Hartson. And when he had Wright placed the ball in the goal was ruled out. That is the foul there. The push by Hartson on Costa Curta. And Wright followed up. To Sebastiano Rossi, the Milan goalkeeper. He didn't know that Hartson's header wouldn't have counted. That's a Milan goal, just want to give Arsenal a bit of heart. Masado. Donadoni. Panucci right into his left. He can use him, Masado. Savicevic gets inside Merson. He went straight through David Seaman. Savicevic is so dangerous in these sort of positions. Skip round Merson. And in the end, Seaman made a good Good stop with his left boot. Merson was completely taken out of the game by Savicevic then. It remains 1-0 to Milan on the night. 1-0 on aggregate. Is it Winterburn who's picked up an injury here? And he's been lying on the turf for some minutes. The clash with Savicevic which caused the injury to Winterburn. He took a stud on the back of his ankle. It's an Achilles tendon problem for Nigel Winterburn. So both Arsenal's fullbacks now have been stretchered off. Dixon returned. I wonder if Nigel Winterburn will be able to take any further part in this football match. We've had 62 minutes this second leg. To Milan, this is Donadoni, this is Savicevic, who almost scored momentarily. And that's Donadoni, or rather Albertini, who has a shot wide of the Arsenal goal. The legs of Sevi, but over the target. Dixon. Wishing to do Arsenal a disservice, you the impression if Arsenal are going to find an equaliser, could welcome a dead ball situation, which is Merson. And that's Rossi's ball. Strings for Milan in midfield. The three players who featured in every game for Italy, the World Cup. Ooh, there's two appeals for handball against Charlie Adams. It struck him on the chest towards his shoulder. I think Adams is in two minds whether to head that ball clear or chest it clear, and he was caught somewhere between the two. They kick that to Milan. Still a goal in front. It's 2 now. And surely that will bring them the Super Cup. It's Daniele Massaro's header, which gives Milan a 2-goal advantage. Lovely header by Massaro. Dixon couldn't get there, neither could David Seaman. And this well-placed header surely now means Milan will take the trophy. Savicevic bent this corner in with terrific accuracy. And Massaro just needed a glancing header then. Arsenal need a quick reply. Schwartz. Here comes Savicevic. Massaro. Boban. Still Boban with a cross. And there's nobody there. Donadoni hadn't sufficient inroads into the Arsenal penalty area to get near the ball. Well, Daniele Massaro scored the goal against Salzburg that took Milan through to the quarter-finals of the Champions Cup. He's scored a vital goal, and Arsenal are going to make a change here with Martin Keown replacing Lee Dixon, who has struggled since receiving that back injury. shows that he should have cleared the corner by Savicevic, which was laid in front of him. Massaro got in front of him to send the header goals. Right, sets off towards goal. You've hit the three-quarter point of the Super Cup, second leg. Milan 2 ahead, and they're looking for more. This is Massaro, trying to get away from Kio. Savicevic, lovely control. Donadoni, Desai, side flag came in. Oh, Desai always seems to pick up that back post position and then angle his header backwards. It was Savicevic who was guilty of ball watching there, but straight offside. Arsenal 0. Goals from Boban 5 minutes before half-time. One from Massaro after 64 minutes, which has put Milan in the driving seat. Kio. Merson. To his right, Sally ahead of him. Kio now. He's picked up a knock. Hart took a deflection, looking for right, away back to Sotti. Kio. Savicevic. Savicevic. This Sunday's game here against Canary, he's set to serve a one-match ban. Should have been served in the ill-fated Genoa game a week last Sunday. Winterburn, got to recover from this knock to the back of the ankle. This is Adams. There's Roberto Donadoni. Scored many goals. His only goal so far this term was in the Italian Cup against Inter. Looking to Milan. Maybe some of the heat and intensity of this football match has just disappeared, with Milan comfortably in control. Oh, mistake by Baresi. Merson. Winterburn. Right. Too many yellow shirts there. Savicevic. Good ball to Donadoni. Massaro trying to make some space here. So too is Boban. Oh! His control let him down. He was ready to hammer in number 3 then. Boban. His goal 5 minutes before half-time sets Milan on their way. This is Savicevic beginning to run right now for Milan. Massaro. Boban pinches it back. By Steve Bold, and then Winterburn will He's looked a little bit lost in the San Siro tonight. He really has shrunk in the intensity of such a fierce game. Here. Tony Evans. Stefan Schwartz. Lovely around this side. Once again, the man defence slammed shut. There's no way through for Arsenal. And this is Savicevic. Here come Milan on the counter-attack once again. Tackled from behind illegally by Hartson. Savicevic probably on his day is the best midfield player in Europe. And he's flying to the very height of his game at the moment. That's what Arsenal have to contend with. Tassotti. This is an area of the game which Arsenal are always going to struggle with. They do well when they're defending slender leads, but chasing a game is very different for them indeed. They're chasing a match where they trailed 2-0 to the European champions in the European champions' backyard is quite some task. Baresi, Albertini, wide to Tassotti. Arsenal are adept playing a defensive style game, so Milan really are the past masters at doing that. Donadoni. As to Milan, they're playing this game suggests that they are looking for a third goal. Savicevic. Tassotti. Costa Curta. Savicevic. So 15 minutes remaining. 15 minutes, Arsenal to breathe new life into this dying contest. Now, maybe they can do that now. Here's Campbell, right, gets away from Albertini. It's not the usual accuracy for Ian Wright. Good effort on goal, though, to escape the attentions of Albertini. Marco Baresi. Albertini. Savicevic. Up forward, Boban. This is Donadoni. Is there a third for Milan? Well, David Seaman's protecting his goal. Tried to squeeze a shot in on goal. Just took a deflection of Keogh. This is Wright. Look at the flick on. Tassotti shields the ball well from Hart. There's less than 2.5 minutes with this game remaining, and Arsenal will know they've been beaten by a better side. There's not a lot in it. Milan had the greater composure and the greater finishing skills too. Making way, I'm sure this is just to allow Arnio to pick up a winner's medal. Oh, for Harmony, the best player on the field is now coming on. A man who's been largely instrumental in Milan winning this game. Free kick to Parla, but Riley or Milan had spotted that. Fuchs to take it. To the back post. Last claims he was blocked by Boban. It's going to be a goal kick. To take this goal kick, and there can't be long left now in this game. A little bit of stoppage time for the injuries to Lee Dixon and Nigel Winterburn. Lorenzi cushions his header to pick out Panucci. Parla. By Martin Keogh, the second half substitute for Arsenal. The photographers already getting ready down on the touchline to acclaim another Milan win and take the snaps, which will be seen in the Italian press in tomorrow's newspapers. Maybe once the problems off the field will be replaced by success on the field by an Italian team. Stefan Schwartz. At last, smiles have replaced depression on the faces of the Milan supporters. This is Di Canio. Held the ball up delightfully then. And there's no third goal for Milan in injury time at the end of the game. Good skill by Desai, dodging the tackles. And the final whistle, meanwhile.